So what's your shirt say today, Mike?
Oh, today it says, "Save the dogs, abolish the ATF."
I could care less about the ATF.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
I
I guess it's the
cheesed.
perfect shirt to wear for today's subject.
Well, I cheesed too much when I went and asked the ATF what does your cup say there?
Oh,
What's your
just just to make sure I don't spill it. Just Jurassic Park.
oh?
Yeah,
Are you do you got the T-Rex killer 4570 government?
sadly, no,
You
not
don't
yet.
have the stick shifter? Oh, not yet.
Not yet. No, I don't have any lever actions of yet.
Of yet.
Of yet.
Eventually.
Got to get one of every flavor.
What
Every action.
that's gonna take a minute.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
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 So
Real quick. My wife's like, "Why do you need so many 12 gauges?" I'm like, "Well, I don't have this action. I don't have this action. Now I just need this one." It's like Pokemon. Got to collect them all.
oh gosh, that's the wife says her oldest. He's like, we went to his house the other day and he's showing off all his Pokemon collection. I'm like, what?
Oh God.
And I'm like, you spend more on that than a gun that can save your life.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So anyway,
Well, depending on the type of cards, you get some money for it, depending when you got it.
I get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. But whatever. Anyways, so
Yeah.
I sent you some screenshots. What did you think about those? Man, AI is cool as shit.
It is.
Oh boy, we got to figure out our logo.
Oh yeah.
What'd you think about the shirts though?
Yeah, I like them. Yeah.
Did you have a favorite or?
Let me look again real quick.
Oh, the one she's making, that's different,
Yeah.
But I'm saying we could wear them. I was thinking like I said, well, there'd be 3 that we could wear in rotation. As long as we put like the logo last week's 2A up here.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. But
We could, for the fun of it, we could probably do like a vaporwave one.
Vaporwave? What's vaporwave? You're already wearing your Jurassic Park wave.
Ho.
Ah.
See. I'll send you a photo of what it looks like.
Oh, photo. Oh no.
Yeah.
We're on a photo off air while we're doing this.
I don't know. I got a backup phone, so I could send you.
Oh my gosh.
Ah!
Well, I'm on my laptop. You're not, so.
Yeah. I ain't got the laptop today.
Yeah, I see that. So last week's 2A for the news.
Yeah.
I still want to hammer home the point of the guy in Little Rock, Brian.
Yeah.
I did see last week, I watched IV8888's video where he did like a 14-minute commentary on it. Mm-hmm. And I vehemently do not agree with any federal laws. I want everyone to know that on this channel. I disagree with all federal laws because all federal laws on the Second Amendment are an infringement, period. That's all it is. Mm-hmm. Anything in the 2A space from the federal government is completely 100% an infringement, period. That's it. The Second Amendment is clear. No, you federal government, you have no. Now, when it comes to the states, then you get into a hard argument, and we see where places like California like to reside. We see where places like New York like to reside.
Yeah.
Are they egregious in their interpretation? Yeah, of course. However, when it comes to the feds, they don't really have no. And I cheesed way too much in that video where I was asking the ATF because I already knew the answer. When you know the answer, it's kind of like, you can't help but laugh. When there's 4 million suppressors and Mikey's over there I'm on the wait list for my suppressor.
I'm waiting. Come on, hurry up and call me. I want it.
No, Jesus, don't take me to heaven. I'm waiting on my suppressor tax.
No!
The whole point is, why are we waiting on shit? That's the end. The end goal is, why are you waiting on shit?
When just on a piece of on a tube of metal or whatever, that Hollywood has made it seem like it's this completely silent thing when it's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And
I know.
not even not even that. Let's back up
Yes.
and let's talk about the actual laws.
Yes.
Because yours has a number and you have a tax stamp. It's safer than if you would have went to a gun show or you would have went online and bought a solvent trap and ran a drill through the middle of it.
It's
Somehow,
only safer.
that one's not safe.
Not safe. Yeah. There's a safer because it has a number.
Yes, exactly. And you lose your argument at that, which is what my argument was to the ATF.
Yes.
The Hughes Amendment of 1986 coming forward and telling people that you cannot add machine guns to the registry was an infringement. And I basically correlated with that with katana, common use, and basically what my argument was. My argument was more or less there was how many registered transferable machine guns before 1986?
Oh yeah,
it was more than the number in Katana Supreme Court case. So there was already common use of machine guns.
Oh yeah.
But you closed the threshold to entry onto the registry, which means you went against Katana. And I'm not arguing for common use. No way. Hell no. Because we don't need that to be, because if that's the case, if we move forward in legislation and it's got to comply with common use, then that means the government's just going to be extra, as soon as something new comes out, we're going to shut it down. We cannot allow it in the common use. So you can't use common use as the barrier to entry. But what my argument was in 86, common use was already justified. We already had it.
Oh yeah.
We already crossed the goal line for common uses in 86, and then all of a sudden you just arbitrarily come in through a yellow flag and said, no more machine guns on the registry. Which, no, I don't know. You shouldn't have done that. Yeah. And that was why the guy, and if you watched the video when I was at SHOT Show at ATF's booth, when I made that comment, he laughed. Because he knew, had the Hughes Amendment not closed the registry, there would be more registered machine guns today than suppressors. Oh,
yeah. Yes.
Because if you watch the curve, as the curve was going up and up and up and up, as $200 became more irrelevant over time. Did I tell you why it was $200? Do you know why?
It was to keep the gangsters or whatever from back then, 1930 something. Or it's a tax stamp to keep them.
It was a tax stamp, yes.
Yeah.
Do you know why the number of $200 was chosen?
Because it's the same price of a. Yeah, because it was the same cost as a Tommy gun back then. Yes. The gun that the gangsters used.
Yes. So they wanted to double the cost of a Tommy gun to get a registered machine gun on the registry. So exactly. As the cost shrunk over time. And again, I would say the NFA is completely, it's a violation. The whole NFA is a violation of the Second Amendment, period.
Yeah.
And when I went to the GOA and I asked them about that, and I asked because I mentioned the Hughes Amendment, and I said, why aren't you attacking the Hughes Amendment, closing the registry? And he said, well, we want to disband the whole NFA. That's what the guy from the NFA said at the GOA. Well, he said, what was his name? Heller told me his name. It was great meeting Dick Heller. That was great. But basically what he said was, we want to undo the whole NFA. I'm with you on that. However, why aren't you pushing to stop the Hughes Amendment? That was an egregious violation of the Second Amendment. The non-new registry of machine guns was a huge violation of the Second Amendment.
Yep.
And all he could say was, we want to stop the NFA. I'm with you. I support you on that. That's what I want too.
Yeah.
However, they shouldn't have had the legal right to close the registry.
No.
And that's where I was wanted, and that's why I was cheesing so bad when that was like my last, or it was like the last or second to last day I was there at SHOT. And I was just walking around there, I'm gonna go up and fuck with these people. And I wish I was wearing your shirt.
Yeah. Every time I go to a show, I bring this shirt.
I know. I wish I was wearing your shirt because after I turned off the camera, I kind of joked with the guys. There's a dog right over there. Did you see me joke around about y'all wanting to shoot the fucking dog? I said, I want a true dialect between your organization, the people, and everybody, because you guys closed a registry and you laughed. You told the truth in your laugh. You should have never closed a registry. Never.
Yep.
You know, you should have never told people after 1986 you can't own a machine gun if it wasn't registered pre-86.
Yeah.
I was 8 years old. You wasn't even a thought in your daddy's house.
No, I was not.
You had zero opportunity, and you don't want to save up for what? 20, 30, 40 weeks of your whole paycheck just to buy a legally transferable one?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to.
No.
Second Amendment.
Yeah.
But the second story we'll talk about today, since we're not showing any pews live, and we don't want to piss off.
But real quick, have you seen some of them like combination of machine guns that you can get cheap?
Mm-mm.
No. It's kind of like how the Mac 11 or whatever, Mac 10. It's cheaper because it's a smaller machine gun. And by cheaper, I mean like $10,000, $11,000, $12,000.
That's not cheaper.
I know. Compared to like 30, 40, 50 to 100 something thousand.
Well, compared.
But I've seen
relative.
Yes. But I've seen where they'll try to get around the really expensive ones, is they'll put like a AR M16 upper receiver, somehow meld that to like a Mac 10 or 11 lower. So it can shoot whatever.
We can't. We aren't. I'm not even going to entertain that, because a Mac 10, Mac 11, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Whatever type of lower receiver that was.
Whatever. It's a $400 gun at best.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't have a $200 tax stamp. And if it does have a $200 tax stamp, its crowning jewel in supremacy is maybe $700, $800, period. That's it.
Yeah.
It should not be a $10,000 gun. And today it is. But it is because of an almost 40-year-old draconian rule that somehow slipped through Congress. And for all you Republitards out there, your crowning jewel, Ronald Reagan, put his signature on that contract.
Yeah.
He signed that contract. So he was compromised. Period.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. And I don't want to get into politics. This isn't about politics.
No.
We want to talk about gun laws and how do we get more freedoms. And we never really talked last week about we showed more pews and we had to stay off of the live last week because of showing pews, because we don't want to actually officiate a strike, because apparently YouTube can't
tell the difference between live or recording.
Yes, because we had recorded when we almost got a strike.
Yeah.
But I want to hammer you on air live, because when I was talking about the south of the border people.
Oh, yeah.
The court case that said that they're part of the people and they should have guns.
Yeah.
What's your opinion? Go ahead.
Well, I've thought about it and I've looked into it. I'm like, well, according to the Bruin case back then, they didn't have the term illegal.
Mm-hmm.
So there was no, how do I word it?
Text history and tradition says.
Yes, it says that. So
if you're inside of this territory, you are the people.
Yes.
So if you follow the Bruin, thank you.
None of that was around back then.
But you had told me on the phone that you were I don't know
Yeah.
how I feel about this.
Yeah. It was also because I also didn't know how to feel about it because they're saying they can have the guns, but they're also trying to get rid of the guns or red flag veterans and pass a national red flag law to take it away from us. That's where I was like,
I look,
yeah, yeah. I'm
I'm
like,
torn.
it was more
torn.
towards the politicians saying we don't give a fuck about our own citizens.
Yes, I'm torn as well as you are. And again, none of what we're saying here is legal advice, you know, blah, blah,
Nope.
blah, 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 whatever you want to say. I'm torn in a way, but I'm also not torn.
Yeah.
I'm also, because my hope is, and in the end, my hope in the end, it comes down to,
Yeah.
do the people who are here consider themselves American, or do they consider themselves Mexican, Saudi,
Yeah.
Chinese, whatever they're,
like that
as long,
one woman that's in Congress or whatever. She said her first priority is Somalia over the United States.
which one?
I don't remember her name. I have to look it up.
You talking about that crazy woman from Minnesota or whatever that wears a head garb all the time?
I believe so. I don't know what state she's from.
She's not American. She shouldn't have a voice. and no one, and even the people in this country that, you know, and again, if you want to sit around and fly your part of the people and
Yeah.
put a Mexican flag in your back
Yeah.
window of your truck, no, you're not
Yeah.
part of the people. You're a foreign terrorist, in my opinion. I mean, that's just my opinion. And if we end up at a shooting battle, so be it. You know, let's just hope that you know more than I do about guns. That's all I got to say.
His name is Ilhan. I'm sorry if I mispronounced
Omar.
it.
Ilhan
Yeah.
Omar. Yes,
Abdullahi. Yeah. Ilhan Abdullahi Omar. Yes. Her.
From what I've understood, she married her brother, so you don't got to worry about her. She's you know, she's going to have a. Oh God,
I've not heard that.
What was the South Park baby? Kill me. Kill me. Somebody shit me. Oh, I don't care about her.
Yeah.
We all hear about the worst of the worst.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to look at the worst of the worst. I want to look at the future is bright. Don't you?
Yeah. Try to look at the victories.
Your tax stamp's coming and your hand ain't being grabbed by Jesus taking you up to the clouds. And you're like, help me.
Help me.
My tax stamp. You're still, that was probably the hardest I heard you laugh in fucking a year.
I laughed hard at that one.
The other day when we were joking off air. This is just, I couldn't help it. I told Mike, I said, he was driving home and I said something about what would happen if you were being taken in the rapture and all of a sudden you scream back, no, you can't take me. My tax stamp hasn't come true yet. I thought you was going to run off the fucking street like, Mr. Prisoner. No, Mr. Prisoner. When you should have just went to Lowe's or Home Depot and just fucking bought one. You know what I mean? Sorry. I'm sorry. I have such a.
Yeah, it's all good.
The system is so broken. We're so broken. But,
you
know, hey, at least we got to do a quick show. Last night I was tired. You wasn't home. I hope, really, next week I will have the new backdrop. I'm working on it.
Okay. Yeah.
And I've got my Gadsden flag here that I can hang from the background. Along with my patch wall.
You should get the one that has like a butt head on it. Said, "I am the Great Cornholio."
Oh yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
No. I'm not going to follow. You know, that's Reno May.
Yeah.
I'm.
Oh, okay. Does he have one?
Yes, he has one too.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Then you should get the one that's like drawn and says "No Step."
I like No Step on Snake. That was
No Step on Snake. Yeah.
I have the one that was in the back of my semi truck.
Yeah.
My new semi truck doesn't have the nice, easy way to hang it in the background. So I still got it. It's sitting there on the floor, but I can always hang it up. But I've also got my Jolly Roger, you know.
Yeah.
Because why not? maybe I should hang a Gaston on one end and a Jolly Roger on the other.
Yeah, good.
But then, like in the middle, have my patch wall. Where's the? Didn't I give you the Beavis and Butthead patch?
Oh yeah, it's like right there.
Right there. Well, show.
Yeah,
You want to show it?
Yeah.
This was it Silencer Central?
It says Hunter 7 on it.
Huh?
It says Hunter 7 on it.
Mm. Yeah. See, I got the wipes in there, in the box. But so I got my 2 patch wall things I need to put up, but I'm thinking of, Don't Tread on Me hanging on one side and then like Jolly Roger on the other. Then maybe down the middle I can have my patch wall.
Yeah. We veered very far away from the Arkansas thing.
Yeah, we
veered way off from that, yes.
Yeah, I know. The ATF wants to unalive you for dealing guns without a license.
Uh-huh.
How dare you deal guns without a license?
We need to know what you're doing.
No, we need to have a number that's associated with a gun that supposedly follows the gun mysteriously all around. No real telling.
Oh, have you seen the new thing now they're calling zombie guns?
Oh, yes. The part that come back to life.
Ooh. It's so stupid.
You're damn right I've seen
just a new term for them to try to scare people. I saw that. Like, what in the world is a zombie gun?
Because the spooky ghost thing. Hey, you got a spooky. Well, you can't touch it.
Yeah.
But do you have some spooky, unserialized ghost guns in that room?
Mayhaps. In here, not in here. No.
Are they in the other room?
Yeah.
You got spirit floating. So nothing being shown on YouTube to get us a strike, but you have some spooky ghosts floating around your other room.
Yes. They're like, ooh.
Nobody's scared of ghosts no more, so now let's go zombie.
Oh my god, wait a minute. What if this goes full circle and the zombie trend starts again?
We're already living with the zombies. You know this, Mikey.
I mean, like the Z-Max and all that. Zombie furniture all over the place again.
I'm sorry. I just the other day I watched World War Zimmerman, South Park episode.
Oh yeah.
I was laughing because Cartman, you put on his Brad Kit gear and he got his pistol.
Yeah.
Jumped in the car and he's like,
"Oh no!
Listen, woman, listen, step on your pedal. We got to get out of here right now, or else we're all going. Wait a minute. Is this a Tesla?" And she said, "Yes." He's like, "Step on the pussy pedal. We got to go."
Go.
Step on the gas pedal. Step on the pussy pedal now. I did see that the other day, the World War Zimmerman. It was hilarious. But we veered off of the Arkansas topic. We keep veering off of it.
Yes, I know. Need to get back on it.
The man in Arkansas, no way, no shape or form was he meant to die at the hands of the ATF.
They shouldn't have gone like right there in the morning. They should have talked to him when they saw him in public.
They had plenty of ways to pull him over.
Yep. So they followed him on the interstate, I believe, over there.
The warrant says they were tracking him on it. He started running away from them.
Yes. Was he in was it Chattanooga or where in Tennessee he was selling guns?
He was at see again, this since we're north of Nashville, we won't talk about where we're exactly located, but he let me see, what was his name? Was his name Brian?
Oh God, I don't know. I know what was he? He was something at the Clinton airport there.
I'm trying to look at title.
Yeah. Phone quit.
I'm looking it up now.
All right.
Illegal gun sales led to fatal ATF raid.
Yes.
It says, let me see, what's his name?
Dog tax.
Illegal gun sales led to fatal ATF raid on airport director Malinowski's home affidavit says. Malinowski. His name was Brian Malinowski.
Okay.
And I want to keep hammering this because the man shouldn't. No,
He
there
shouldn't
was
have
no
died.
reason. No. Uh-oh. We got a third party in the video.
Oh no.
And she flips me off and walks. What was his name?
Hello. Brian Malinowski. Yeah, I've got his name pulled up too.
Malinowski. Let me see. Brian Malinowski, Arkansas airport executive killed in ATF. And this is on MSN. So this is not some, fly by night.
Yeah.
Turn this down a little bit. There's his picture. I'm sure everybody's seen it.
Yeah.
If you follow the 2A News.
Yeah.
It says, Brian Malinowski, Arkansas airport executive, killed in ATF shootout, was being investigated for gun running. So they want to talk about his gun running. It was a music hall in Memphis. I'm not going to misspeak.
That's
like
Memphis.
Iraq Veteran. Yes, it was Memphis. A music hall in Memphis.
I don't know why I thought Chattanooga.
Even IV 8888 said Nashville, which no,
did
it was a
he?
music hall.
No.
Yes, he called it.
Yeah, we're not
it
near.
was last week. Well, no, it was last week. He called it.
I know.
But it was no. He admitted to an ATF agent, a informant, that he was selling guns at a music hall in Memphis and Conway and a couple other places in Arkansas.
Yeah.
So, look, was he breaking the federal law? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
If you follow the Second Amendment, he wasn't breaking any fucking law.
No.
Did it deserve a death sentence? No.
No,
it didn't. Could you have let your sirens up or something to? Yeah, you could have pulled him over. He could have left for work in the morning. You could have lit him up and then lit his house up. And the argument that you needed to have a raid,
I know they should
keep this fucking door down. Was he selling cocaine that could be flushed?
We've had a lot of people shot and killed from no-knock raids, just them barging in, shooting them while they were asleep. You're drowsy.
I ain't even going to go into the BNL, the Brianna trap bitch of fucking Louisville or whatever the hell you want to call her. Sorry, did I say that? Oops. Trap queen of Louisville got shot because her drug-addled boyfriend. And again, we're not talking about drugs. We're talking about somebody who bought a shit ton of guns online, took them back to his house. If he had records, well, good luck flushing most of those paper records. I mean, in the end.
Mm-hmm.
So, said, but my point is, if you were following the Second Amendment, he committed no crime.
No.
We're not following the Second Amendment, and we haven't been for 80 years. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
So, did he commit a crime? Sure, he committed a crime. Was it a white collar, blue collar crime? Well, it just depends on your interpretation. Yeah, where you're sitting. Did he deserve to be executed? No.
Nope.
This is no different than Ruby Ridge or Waco or any of that bullshit. Period.
No.
But this is government overreach. That's all there is to it. And I know we touched on it a little bit last week, but we wanted to show our guns, so we did a.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I got more this week too, but
Oh yeah.
I have the I haven't I plan on doing a review video. I need to post the review videos that we need to do. We got to work on that some more, Mike.
Yeah, we could
But
probably do that next Saturday.
yeah, you're coming by next Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do more. And we do need to get more. And I apologize to if you're subscribed, we have fucking tons in the can,
Yeah.
trust me. There's a lot going on.
It just seems like Sunday is the best time for us right now to do shows.
Yeah,
Sunday
well,
evening, yeah.
kinda.
Yeah.
Just with our schedule. But
Yeah.
I've got the Holosun SPS, which will be coming in a video, but I still got to pull it off of my 322 SIG.
Yeah.
And I got to put my, it has a serial number and it's registered with the NFA, so it's a safe suppressor.
Oh.
You ain't out talk to your dealer. I was surprised you haven't called him. When's my suppressor gonna be? You're like the little skeleton. I wish I had the skeleton photo sitting in front of the computer waiting on my tax stamp.
Oh yeah. Like,
where's my tax stamp? Because it would be nice to shoot your 300 black.
Yeah. It would be. Ooh.
My what? Oh Lord, she's over.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's my 10-minute warning.
Oh.
Oh no. All right.
You gotta go to bed.
But I need to put a video together. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We could do that next week.
I'm gonna try to do a video this week on the Mantis. I do want people to know.
Yeah.
The Mantis system is great. Please look into and just off of my research.
See, I don't know if I've looked up stuff about the Mantis, but I've started getting ads for it.
Really?
I'm like, I don't recall ever looking stuff up for it. So it might have been where you shared it. I don't remember.
Might have been Pink Rhino, the Pink Rhino G2, G2C, G2S, G3, whatever.
Yeah.
Anything G4X, anything that has double strike
capability. Double action. Yeah.
Yeah, double strike capability. The Pink Rhino bullet is great. You can buy the targets. I mean, like I said, I spent $70, and I would say it's $70 well worth it. Pink Rhino and the target system from Mantis. Download the Laser Academy app and then just put it on your phone and learn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's taught me a lot. I mean, honestly, and you haven't been here in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
I stopped by last week for a little bit.
Well, but you didn't play with it.
Yeah, I didn't play with it. Yeah, we couldn't get the stuff set up right away. But I was just going around, click, 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 looking at the laser.
No, I played with it, and it tells you if you're breaking your wrist hard, if your finger isn't far enough in the trigger, it can tell. I was like, what? That's fucking crazy. And by following,
they tell you if you're pulling to the left or right.
Yes, by following some of the suggestions on the system, on the Mantis system, I was able to get my score like ranking in the 90s. I was like, man, that's great. It's amazing.
Nice. Yes.
And for local Tennessee people, I may shout the guy's name out here in a little bit, but I got his targets. You'll see him, or his target stands. You'll see him in some videos to come.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the guy from the gun show that I met here recently, he's kind of local, but that's Central Tennessee. We won't talk about that too much.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that in time, anyhow. But expect a Romeo Zero mounting video on this channel where I take the SPS Holosun SPS carrier, which is an enclosed emitter, off. Found that at a pawn shop. So I basically kind of got the gun for free.
Hell of a deal.
Yeah, hell of a deal. I mean, if you look at the price of a Holosun SPS carry, at $400, I got the gun for $400, and I had the Holosun on it. So I ordered a Romeo Zero to put on it and swap them out. And then the Romeo Zero is supposed to co-witness with the front sight. So that's kind of good.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the next video we'll post on this channel. That's a kind of review-ish. Other than our lives or our... We're touching pews, so it can't be live. We're sorry. You know, Google has a...
Wish we could, but...
Yes, I wish we could. There's plenty to touch.
Yeah.
But we'll see y'all guys next week. I don't know. Do you have anything else, Mike?
No, not at the moment.
Save the dogs, abolish the ape.
Save the dog. Hold on. Look at this precious little thing. You want to protect that. Save it.
Show the brains. Where's the brains?
Look right here. Come here. Look at this. Hello.
No, Mocha. Where's your brains? Where's your brains?
Brains.
Uh-oh.
There's your dog tax. Second time.
There's your what? Your dog tax?
Dog tax. Yes.
Dog tax. Well, we'll see y'all next week. Till then,
all right.
Enjoy. All right.
Y'all have a good one.
See y'all later.
See y'all later.